When the holiday seasons roll around, there seems to be a question that I get almost every day. I mean, I hear it again and again and again. So I thought I'd take a moment tonight to answer it and maybe prevent people from keeping sending me these emails and these PMs asking me the same question again and again. Not that I mind getting questions, but I thought I would answer it all at once here because, like I said, I get it a lot this time of year. Now that question is, can I give someone a gun or a firearm as a gift for Christmas? Because a lot of people think that's a straw purchase, buying the gun for somebody else. Because of that first question on the form where it says, are you actually buying this gun? Are you the actual purchaser of it? Whatever it says in that first question, are you buying it for yourself, pretty much? And a lot of people think that to answer that means that they're not giving it as a gift. And if they are giving it as a gift, that means they're answering that question falsely. Well, you're not answering it falsely. You can buy something for yourself, and then once you buy it for yourself, you can use it however you want, and giving it as a gift is perfectly within your legal rights to do with that once it is your property. Once you buy it, it's legally yours, and you can give it to whoever you like. It's like that with anything. If you buy someone a present, legally that item is yours until you transfer it to them through gifting it to them. Giving firearms as a gift is something I have done many, many times in the past. I might even be doing it some this year. You never know. I'm not going to say because you never know who's watching this video. But it's something you can do. I mean, like I said, I've done it a lot. Now, there's also another reason I want to answer this question tonight, and that's because I was at a local sporting goods store that sells firearms and rifles. In fact, they have a pretty big department. And the guy in front of me was buying a gun, and he mentioned that he was buying it as a gift for his brother. Well, the guy behind the counter said, you can't buy that as a gift. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. And, I didn't want to be that guy. Well, who am I fooling? I'm usually that guy when it comes to stuff like this. I'm the guy in the gun store that actually goes, yeah. But, I went ahead and I said, he can do that. He's not doing anything illegal. It's perfectly within his rights to do so. And, the guy behind the counter, to his credit, wasn't a jerk about it. He wasn't like, oh, no, he can't. He was like, oh, really? I'll ask my manager. He said, you might be right. And no problem. He was like, yep, you're right. You can do it. So apparently it's not just an issue for me and some people online. This is something people face every day. So I can see why people are asking the question. So one last time, you can definitely buy firearms for other people as gifts. Just make sure they can legally own that firearm. You can even buy firearms for your children that you can take to the range and let them use there at the range. You just have to maintain legal possession of it until they're 18 years old, and then you can transfer ownership of the gun to them at that time. It has to stay legally your property until then, but there's nothing to say you can't buy it. Say, this is the gun you're going to get to shoot at the range. Take them to the range, let them shoot it while they're at the range under your care. That's totally legal also. Just make sure anybody you give a gun to can legally own it, that they're not prevented from owning it for, past criminal records or their age or anything like that. So when it comes to giving firearms as gifts, feel free. In fact, if anybody wants to send me any, send me all you want. I'll take any free firearm anybody wants to give me. So it's perfectly legal. It's fine to do. So feel free to do it. Enjoy Christmas. And what better way to make someone else enjoy their Christmas than giving them a firearm? You ain't even my real dad.